So today I'm going to be talking about my passion, which is lacrosse. And a lot of people may not know about lacrosse because it hasn't grown too much in the South, and it's just now starting to get more popular. But lacrosse is a pretty old sport. It was played by the ancient Indians, and it was a tribute to their god, and they played it as a way to honor him. And now it's still being played, obviously, and I'll be talking about it. So this is a lacrosse stick, and there are many different parts to the lacrosse stick. You have your lacrosse head, which is right here, and then the head is connected to a screw which connects it to a lacrosse stick. And the lacrosse stick is pretty simple. It's just a large aluminum rod, and at the bottom you have a butt so that you don't stab anyone with the end of it. But the lacrosse head is the interesting part. And up here at the top, these are the two most important strings on the entire head, and they're called the shooter strings. And what they do is, as you're throwing or shooting the ball and the ball's coming out of the head, it actually stops the ball and is what makes the ball release and go straight instead of just going straight up. So the shooter strings are very important. And there are many other aspects to the lacrosse head. Down here at the bottom you have a stopper, and what it does is it holds the ball in so that the ball can't come out unless it gets hit. And you also have your main string back here, which is what holds the ball together in the head. And this little area down here, this is what's called the pocket. And the pocket can be as deep as the ball height. So you can't see if you can't see the top of the ball from the bottom of the pocket, then your pocket is not illegal. And if you have an illegal pocket in game, they'll call you out on it and you'll get a penalty for it. So there are three kinds of heads mainly. There's what's considered a high pocket, a medium pocket, and a low pocket. And this head that I have here is actually a medium pocket, which is what I prefer. It's mostly common among midfield or middies, which is what I play in lacrosse. Middies is just a term that means that you get to play attack and defense, and you get to run on both sides of the field. And a bottom pocket would be right down here. Imagine as if this pocket was more edged towards the bottom here. And it would be better for defensemen, since they don't really get the ball too much. They just have to try and knock the ball out of the attackman's stick. And then a high pocket would be up here, and the high pocket would be more geared towards the attackman, since they're going to be running around a lot and they're going to be your main shooters. So one of the main questions that I get asked about lacrosse is, how hard can somebody come up and whack you with this giant metal stick? And it's a pretty good question. Let's just say that this is actually my backup stick because I was swinging at someone and my stick broke. So I'm actually using another stick now. And you can swing pretty much as hard as you can and hit somebody. If you swing and hit them in the head, it's a penalty, but that doesn't really stop people from doing it. You can also pretty much lay people out by hitting them with your hands together like this and just running at them. And you can just run as fast as you want, and you can just hit them in wherever you want except for the head. And a lot of other questions that people ask me is, how fast can you throw the ball out of this stick? Because this ball is 80% concrete and it's just surrounded by rubber, so this thing hurts when it hits you, and it's pretty tough and bouncy. So most people's shots are like 80 to 90 miles per hour in high school, and I think the world record's like 115 or something like that. So people can get these going really fast, and I would hate to play goalie because you would just be getting nailed by balls of concrete being launched at you over 100 miles per hour.